So here I am at Taynuilt station, having just got the wee bus from Dalavich here, and I just wanted to show you the kind of views that you might expect at a train station out this way in Argyll. Not the same kind of views that you would get, for example, back in Glasgow. So let's take a look. Look at that sky. For some reason, these kind of views, they never look as magnanimous on film as they do to the naked eye, unless you have a very good camera, of course. But on a crisp morning like today, the view behind me is quite spectacular to the naked eye. It feels very big. But yeah, so I'm here at the train station. The train's due to arrive in it's another 10 minutes, so I've got a little flask of tea that should do me. Hopefully nobody will report me for speaking to myself at the train station at this time in the morning, but I think it should be okay. So just to round up, the visit to Dalavich was really successful. The townsfolk were amazing, you know, particularly Jeanette Connor and her husband, Irene, you know, Richard, Agnes, John. There's a lot of people. I went there not really expecting that. I went there thinking I would just be, you know, scouting locations, getting a feel for the place, maybe doing a bit of writing. I thought it was going to be quite a sort of solitary, you know, production-y kind of visit, but actually I came back with so much more than that. I actually came back with friends, you know, people who, they're so welcoming and they take you right in to their community, and that's the real discovery on these journeys, on these little adventures. You know, you set out, you're going to make a film, it's very clear what you're going to do, but what you come back with is this amazing feeling about you know, the people that you meet and how much that makes you know, how much that feeds into what you're doing and gives you a bigger picture about you know, the feel of a place, really, because the people make the place, not the scenery. Well, the scenery is beautiful, but yeah, so that's going to be really handy for the rewrite, because I'm going to really feed it into that, and everybody seemed quite keen to get involved, so that's really good. Yeah, I'll feed a wee bit more back later, and yeah, but all in all, I think quite excited. There's a lot of work to do now, but I feel I went there for inspiration, and I've come back thoroughly inspired, but really more so by the people of Dalavich. That's what's inspired me the most. Their hospitality, you know, their sense of humour, their warmth, you know, their approachability, just everything really, you know, and yeah, it's touched me quite a lot, and I feel lucky to have experienced it, and I'm very much looking forward to putting the proposals together, you know, putting some words on paper in terms of the specifics and putting that out there to the village, seeing what their thoughts are. As I said in the press release, you know, my sort of style is I like to go out there and meet people and speak to them and see, you know, like for me, if somebody wants to get involved, that's brilliant, and the more people that want to get involved, the better, because it just adds an authenticity to what you're making. But you know, I don't really have fun if I know that there's like major objections to what we're doing, and if there's no communication. So my main points are, you know, to just communicate everything that we're doing, so then people can see whether they're up for getting involved or not, or they can let us know what the limitations are in terms of what they're happy with and what they're not happy with. And I always think, you know, the more you just communicate your intentions, the more people will just be, you know, honest with you and say yay or nay. And I mean, I've been quite lucky for the most part. I've never had any serious objections to things, and the people in Dalavich seem to be quite keen for what, you know, what I had in mind. But obviously I couldn't go into specifics about it this weekend because I'm still kind of piecing lots of different things together right now. But as soon as it's kind of more structured, I'll put it to them. But the initial feedback is very positive. You know, they seem quite excited, which is great. You know, that sort of excitement and enthusiasm goes a long way on these kind of projects. So yeah, so that's us. So the train should be here soon, and I'll probably show you some of the gorgeous scenery on the Oban to Glasgow train, because it really is spectacular. So I'll save the battery. Alright, bye.